Thanks for watching German Shepherd Ranch. There's a German Shepherd who wants me to throw a ball. So, like I said before in that other video, I got a fifth wheel when it got too cold. And I've had my fifth wheel parked at a cute little RV place that's just down from my land for about a year now. We're almost out. Once we have the well in, we will be moving. So in a week or two, as long as the rain lets up. But I wanted to show you my fifth wheel. Needs a power washing, but it's not too bad. So YouTube's great because people sometimes watch other people's channels when they're looking to do something of their own. So I wanted to show people what I've got going on here so they can kind of look at it. I've got just a cute little resort RV place. They've got some cabins and whatnot. I parked my fifth wheel and my four-wheeler and my trailer here. I had my boat here until I stored it in my land, but I have all my hookups and everything. I paid $350 a month, and honestly, in the wintertime, I'm not sure that they do a whole lot better than just breaking even. They gave me a nice deck because I was the only one here for many months, and most of these people are just snowbirds. So I'll take you in and show you. So this is a 17-year-old fifth wheel that I bought at an auction, sight unseen. I did a little renovations to it, you'll see. But it's really comfortable for me. Honestly, I've got more than what I need. I redid the floors and I rehabbed it in a lot of different ways, but I just made it livable and cute for me. I took out those the hideous sleeper sofa and the little chairs. There's a remnant of the old couch out here, Delta. It's kind of mad. You see that nasty pillow. So that's her dog bed. So a little kitchen, got plenty of space. This thing folds out. I've got storage everywhere, and you know, I've got a fridge that's plenty big enough for me. And here's my bedroom area. What would a guy be without undone projects? This is actually good. You can kind of see how I've trimmed this out. This hideous paper, wallpaper, whatever they put on the walls here is disgusting. So I trimmed it out with just old cedar planks that I stained, just dog-ear cedar planks that are still rough. I didn't sand them. I repainted everything white. I put the plank luxury vinyl flooring in, repainted the walls, trimmed some stuff out. Like I said, I've still got a few things left to do, but I will get to them soon enough. I'm feeling pretty accomplished today because I uploaded my first and the second video is now pending. So I've been procrastinating forever in doing this channel because I thought it was going to be really hard to edit and hard to film. I'm not sure that my stuff's any good, but it's not as hard as what I thought anyway, and it didn't take very long. I wish I hadn't procrastinated this long. See, I got this to keep myself organized, talking about YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Finally, I got it done, but I don't know if... I used to have written on there, pickup guitar. That's something that I need to do badly. I know I dreamed about doing what I'm doing for a long time before I did, and it's really hard to find any information on what to do when you're in limbo before you have your house built or whatever. So the fifth wheel was a good option for me, and I think it's a good option for a number of other people. It's been really comfortable for a single guy to live in. In fact, I honestly don't need a whole lot more space. Mine is a really nice quality RV. It's called a NUWA. I never heard of it, but I guess those things were the thing back 2002, I think is how old it is. I picked it up at an auction called Copart Auction. It's a nationwide kind of deal. They have some amazing deals, and I got this thing for $4,000. The retail value on it's about 15, and it just needed a little bit of repair. I had to replace the subflooring in here because of some water damage, but I was really pleasantly surprised that the people that owned it before me never used it. The oven had never been used, so I think I found a needle in a haystack. But that's kind of how I've bridged the gap from, needing to have an apartment or something. I roughed it on the land for 8 or 9 weeks, but again, that's something a single guy can do that a family can't easily do. And I'll live here until I have my place. I hate to do a vlog when I feel like I'm rambling on, so I apologize. I'm trying to make this as informative as I can. I know that when I wanted to embark on this process, that I looked at a number of other people's YouTube channels, and while you get to see them building and things, they don't really explain how they're getting by. And it's not glamorous a lot of times, but we do what we do for a reason, I think, and we make sacrifices. So I just wanted to be able to kind of give you guys the down and dirty about, how I'm living. So my plans are to be out here as soon as possible. We've been in the middle of some sort of monsoon or something, so the well driller's been prevented from coming down because of the rain. We've been getting several inches every week. We'll get several days of dry, and then here comes the rain. So here pretty soon we'll be out of here, and we'll be located down at the property full time. After we get there, the first thing that I'm going to do, in fact probably before then, probably this week, I'm going to start building a 20 by 12 foot outbuilding that I'm going to be able to store my tools in and everything. I'll get it dried in and everything really quickly, and it'll also have an overhang. I'm going to complete that, and then I'm going to look at moving on to building the barn. Like I said on the other video, I'm going to do a 20 by 40 enclosed and about another 20 foot of overhang so I can park this permanently, and I'm going to hook up my septic and everything to there. I have more than anything that I need, and being able to live down on the properties is going to be a blessing. But nevertheless, I do wish to build a house, and to get that done, I'm going to have to get a sawmill first and cut down the trees and mill my lumber and stack to dry it in the barn. I've yet to decide whether I'm going to build a kiln to try to speed it along. It's pretty damp and humid here during the summertime. It gets really hot. That's why I'm going to have an air conditioner in my house. I don't want to be like a hardcore off-gridder or something. I am tied into the electrical grid, or I will be, but it was so expensive to do solar, and it's nothing that you can finance. What I'm trying to do is build this house completely debt-free with cash and the land and everything, so I've been able to maintain that. I just try to keep a modest lifestyle and only spend money on the things that I need. So the well, I can't wait to do a video on that and show you what I found. There's a place, it's a nationwide I don't know, non-profit or something that's dedicated to bringing water to rural people. They are basically paying to have my well put in and taking on some of that cost, and they're going to basically finance the well at 1% interest rate, and they would have given me terms for up to 20 years. I can't wait to tell people about that opportunity. So I guess that will be a little bit of debt, but it's basically like free almost. So that's going to save me a ton of money on the well, and the septic is in the ground. I'll be doing the leach field with my friend. If it dries up, so maybe later on this week. Well, we'll get to that. So I'll probably start my garden right away. I'm also going to get probably about 12 to 18 chickens, and I'm going to set them up in a perimeter fence, a 1 acre, or a little bit less, electric fence that's solar powered. So I'm going to get the chickens going right away, getting the garden ready, and hopefully get something out. After being on the property this past summer, I realized how bad the ticks and the chiggers are. So guineas are coming. I'm going to start with a couple dozen, and I realize that they're just kind of expendable. But Delta the dog is outside, and she's a pretty good protector. My plan is to let her have some puppies here pretty soon. She's had, I think, 3 heats now, and maybe by the time she's around her 5th heat or something, maybe she can have some puppies. I would love to have about 4 dogs on the property that just guard it. So Delta is a Czechoslovakian German Shepherd, and they call it a working line dog. And there are certain characteristics for these dogs that are just inherent. She's my second Czech German Shepherd. She's an amazing animal. And they're very territorial, and as you can see in the other videos, she never goes too far away from me. But we can set them up to where they just patrol the property, and if I had 4 dogs, it's pretty formidable. So I'm getting ready to be busy. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for watching. I don't have any viewers, so if you could tell anybody about my channel who you think might be interested, that would be really cool. I'm looking to do some stuff with animals as well. Of course, Delta, she's going to get the whole dog's life kind of thing, where we're going to get the whole perspective as, we go out and we do some traveling around, and, we just do our normal stuff. I want people to be able to see what it's like from her eyes, because it's really interesting. And, the kind of life that she can have. Up next this summer will be maybe some skydiving. I think she'd like to do that.